all achievements are equal, but some achievements are more equal than others. Specifically, there are some achievements so punishing that only a tiny fraction of gamers have ever been able to unlock them. In fact, there are even a few that may never be claimed at all. So, if you're looking to really test your mettle and take on some of Xbox's toughest challenges, consider this your to-do list.
A good place to start would be Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, because A, it's just turned up on Xbox Game Pass along with the rest of the Ninja Gaiden Master Collection, and B, the whole series is absolutely infamous for its ability to kick your posterior in 7 different directions at the same time. Don't get me wrong, our boy Ryu is pretty good in a fight, but what exactly are you supposed to do when the game throws guys like this at you? Even on the lowest difficulty, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 is sure to be a major test for your twitch reflexes and combat chops. But you'll have to dial that training all the way up and complete the game in its hardest form to unlock the coveted Mastered the Path of the Master Ninja achievements, which basically means incredibly tough enemies dealing unholy amounts of damage all the way through the game. Xbox Series X and S gamers can at least count on a smooth 4K 60 picture to help them slice their way into the upper echelon of ninja society, but don't expect it to be easy. Only a measly 0.05% of Xbox gamers have managed to unlock this one to date.
Among all the enticing new titles announced at this year's Xbox and Bethesda showcase, we also got the exciting news that 3 titles from the beloved Persona series would soon be making their way onto Xbox Game Pass. In the meantime, Xbox gamers can dig into the series' slick arcade fighting sibling, Persona 4 Arena. This spin-off features the same stunning anime art style and rich storytelling we've come to expect from the series, plus some beautifully balanced fighting mechanics. But while the game features a stacked roster of deadly characters, your most formidable challenger may come in the form of the Magnifique achievement. To claim this title, you'll need to clear the game's score attack mode with all 13 characters. That is hard. This mode has you fighting your way through the roster while your opponents benefit from an especially ferocious CPU and a variety of other buffs. It's tricky when you're playing as your main, but by the time you get to your 13th favourite character, well, no wonder only 0.55% of players have managed to nab this achievement.
Another way to gain access to the upper 1% of the achievement hunting world is to unlock the Master of Eden, one in 2011's musical shooter, Child of Eden, which only 0.34% of Xbox gamers have managed to unlock. To declare yourself the Master, you'll need to get a gold star rank on every single one of the archives. That doesn't sound so scary, sure, but that means racking up a score of over 800,000 points, which will require some slick and rhythmic shooting, taking advantage of all of the point multipliers on offer. You'll also need to sweep through all the nooks and crannies of each stage to ensure 100% purification. And this is where the Xbox Series X and S really come into their own. Being able to hop over into a YouTube tutorial like this one while you're playing is invaluable when it comes to achieving this level of perfectionism.
The Leben achievement in Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus has a truly galling completion rate, with only a minuscule of 0.09% of players managing to unlock it. And at a glance, you might be wondering, well, what's all the fuss about? All you have to do is complete the game on its highest difficulty after all. But that doesn't just mean dealing with smarter, faster enemies and less ammo as you might expect. No, the Leben difficulty setting has something much more sadistic in store. You're not allowed to save the game at any point during your playthrough. Although at least Xbox Series X and S gamers can use Quick Resume to break things up a little. White knuckle your way through the game's endless horrors without slipping up once, and you'll have more than earned this elusive achievement. And at least the game is available on Xbox Game Pass, so getting started on it will be super easy if nothing else.
Trackmania Turbo is an arcade racer designed to push the player's skills to their limits, with its high-speed antics and zany track designs. I mean, who built this thing? Serious questions about the health and safety regulations in play here. Anyway, the game actually boasts 200 of these twisting, turning, tarmac death traps, and you'll need to get a gold medal on every single one of them if you want to unlock the End of the Road achievement. That means learning each road like the back of your hand and honing your driving skills to perfection if you want to stand any kind of chance. You'll basically need to be a combination of both Steve and Lightning McQueen to get this one, with less than 1% of players making it to the podium according to True Achievements.
The spacey third-person shooter Lost Planet features a ton of things for you to see, do, and shoot rockets at. And if you want to unlock the committed till the end achievement, you're going to become intimately acquainted with literally all of them. That's because this achievement basically tasks you with doing every single thing in the game. It means unlocking all the nom de guerres, which is essentially in-game achievements that involve everything from doing 300,000 points of damage with machine guns to using night vision mode for more than 3 minutes. As you work your way through all 476 of these bad boys, you'll need to obtain every single weapon and ability, rank up every faction level to 99, and grab every single good job award. More than that, this achievement requires you to break an actual world record with a new speedrun time on any of the game's 48 training missions. As the name suggests, this achievement is really only for the most committed of players, as it will literally take hundreds of hours to unlock, which is why only, and here we go, 0.68% of players have managed it. But if you really like Lost Planet 2, then I guess you're in for a treat.
Next up, we've got an achievement so fiendishly difficult that only 10 true achievement users have logged it. Barely even enough to start their own K-pop group. Cloudberry Kingdom's Shenanigans achievement is really quite straightforward. All it asks is that you play all the way through and beat the final level. So what makes it so torturously challenging? Why have only 0.42% of Xbox players managed to unlock it? Well, this is what that level looks like. If any one of the very dangerous looking things so much as touches you, you're toast. One slip up, one slightly mistimed flick of the joystick, or one minutely ill-judged jump, and you're completely done for, making this one of the most devilishly difficult platforming challenges this side of Super Meat Boy.
Brick Breaker is about as simple as a game could be. Use the paddle at the bottom of the screen to bounce a ball into a bunch of bricks, slowly clearing them away. This might sound familiar. Sounds like a nice bit of relaxing fun, right? Well, not if you have to play through 100 consecutive levels of it, as you do in survival mode. Naturally, these levels get progressively more difficult to the point where even by the halfway mark, you'll need lightning fast reflexes to keep up with the speed of the game. Spend a couple of hours shooting for this one and you'll no longer be surprised that only 0.01% of Xbox gamers have it. You'll be surprised that it's that many.
But if you're looking for the rarest of the rare, then look no further than Crypt of the Necrodancer and its appropriately titled Impossible Right Achievement. This rhythm-based roguelike already presents a unique challenge by forcing you to match your character's actions to the beat of the game's music. The game is divided into 4 zones, each with its own mini-boss, and to claim this nefarious achievement, you'll need to make it through all of them back to back in all zones mode. But that's not all. You'll need to do so while playing only as Coda, the final character you unlock. Coda really marches to the beat of her own drum, a drum that just so happens to go twice as fast as normal. Oh, and she also dies if she takes a single hit, or if you miss a single beat, or if you pick a single piece of gold for some reason. Impossible, right? Sets a bar so high that only 0.01% of Xbox players have managed to clear it, but if dancing manically while penniless and on the brink of death sounds good to you, give this achievement a go.
Like Brick Breaker, Deadliners tries to lull you into a false sense of security with its straightforward premise and retro vibes. It's basically just a version of Snake that you can play with your friends in couch co-op. What fun, right? But do not be fooled. Deadliners actually has not 1, not 2, but 6 separate achievements which appear never to be unlocked by anyone on True Achievements ever. Given that the game only has 11 achievements in total, that's pretty astonishing, right? Most notably, although there are distinct achievements on offer for scoring 75 points in survival with 1, 2, 3 or 4 players, none of them have been unlocked. Nobody can help you. Teamwork is not the answer. There is no hope. So the next time someone tries to flex their gaming muscles by bragging about their proficiency in Street Fighter or how easily they bested that boss in Elden Ring, just ask them what their Deadliner score looks like.
If you dream of gaming infamy, then any one of these achievements is a great place to start. Definitely proving that you are one of the very best of the very best. Hit the comments to tell us about your proudest achievement hunting feats, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell for more Xbox info. We'll see you next time.